so many achievements.
Boom, boom.
So yeah, just 1 year away now for Halo 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. I've got no idea what it's going to be about. But, you know, yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's why I'm trying to read as much of the books as possible because, like I said, right now I'm reading the Forerunner saga, which is a trilogy of 3 books telling you the story of the Forerunners and how the civilization started, and then how they kept peace in the galaxy, then what happened when the flood came, and how they come to build the Halo rings and everything. And I want to get all that out the way before Halo 4.
When's it coming out next year? Is it summer or I don't know when it's going to be?
I can imagine it being close to Christmas myself.
Yeah, sort of November, October, November.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know that achievement was escape the more on Legendary, at least in it on the countdown. It's a bit of a problem, that, because the idea of trying to get back to that bit on Legendary on the yard.
Yeah, well, if we ever have time, we could always work together, do that level again. And basically, if you're on that final running bit, and you don't think you're going to make it, or you've passed the minute, you just commit suicide and you'll start right back at the cars. Yeah, exactly.
Saber Interactive, is that
I don't know, that might be the... Do you know what, I've not got a clue.
Yeah, no, I've never seen their logo associated with them before. I'm just looking on here, I'm guessing it's something to do with the... Well, I don't know, actually, it could be...
It's got to be something to do with the anniversary edition. I don't know, maybe they forked out the funds for the get it all done in HD or something.
Like I say, they did a fantastic job. Yeah, I was really, really impressed with it.
It's like I said it before and I'll say it again, for the first game I know that calls itself an anniversary edition, and it actually is 100% an anniversary edition, nothing's changed. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, they just glossed it over. Just giving it
exactly.
The whole back button thing was brilliant as well.
I cannot believe...
When you were going into the mod, yeah, I saw that on the video, you kept going...
4 fucking levels. 5 or 6 hours of just start options. Oh, Christ. There's another one.
Yeah, no, it's loads, isn't there? I've not even heard of these companies before.
They've got to be sponsors for something.
You just got art though, but you already had art. I don't know what art they were working on.
Like I said, I'd love to see Halo 2 HD. And it doesn't even need to be an anniversary edition. I mean, they could do in a few years' time. I mean, it come out in 2005, so got a frigging long time to wait. But a HD version would be brilliant because I love number 2, and you don't even really need to touch number 3 because number 3 was when the 360 was out. The 360 had been out for a while, so.
Yeah, well, it was always. I think a lot of people, well, I've sort of agreed that what Halo Reach looked like graphics-wise is probably what Halo 3 should look like. But they did do a new engine, didn't they, for Halo Reach? Well, or an update, or an updated engine, whatever it was. So they could do it. I'd quite happily pay, 20 quid or something to play it again.
Yeah.
Not full retail, though. I think I only how much I picked this up for about £24.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was £24 to £28 as the most expensive anywhere, because I think that they just set it 15%, not 15%, about 30% cheaper in price, being the same game you've probably already played.
That's right. No, well, I was fine with that. I was happy with that price. I wouldn't want to pay, because I think some places, surely before it even come out officially, like Play.com or that, 34 quid. I was like, hold on a minute, that's just too steep. You can't expect people to pay that. But no, £24, happy with that.
Yeah.
Him, Dabadoo, Turbo even. I like the old the terminal things, they were good as well.
Yeah. Well, did you know there was terminals in Halo 3?
Really?
Yeah, there was terminals in Halo 3, explain some other type of backstory, I can't remember. They were really well hidden, and I think they were text though, there wasn't actually video.
Yeah, heads again, why sales should actually put some time into it. You need to go on the back button there as well, by the way.
Can you?
Yeah, just did it.
No, that is cool. Attention to detail, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm partially sort of blown away by the game. I was speaking to a friend of mine at work, told me he's a big Halo fan, he plays, he's not online though. I keep telling him, get online. He just won't, but anyway. He said, oh, well, we'll just pick it up. But no. You know, you need to play it again. He played it about maybe 5 or 6 times, if not a bit more. And I said, no, fella, honestly, I think you did great. But these are the reasons why I tell him to do it go online, because I could play with it, you know.
I mean, I'm not a multiplayer fan, like online multiplayer on Halo. I have it just for the story, because I just think it's got one of the best stories ever done.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But,
yeah,
oh
totally
man,
agree.
I'd happily play this. I'll tell you now, the first Halo, basically this one, the old version, I must have played over 50 times easy. I've done the campaign so many times.
Testament though, and it's a good game. I think I've probably played, this is probably my third time I think I've played it, or fourth.
I remember, I haven't done this in a while, but it was back in the day now. I've got a mate, Lee, who we became friends in high school, God knows, like 15, 16 years ago. Oh, not that far back, what am I saying? Jesus Christ, about 12 years ago. And that's when I first got Halo, same year, we were friends. And ever since then, we play Halo whenever we get a chance. If we ever get a day free together, we will sit down. I remember last time I went round these, was like, it's about a year ago actually. We both had free time. But I went round and I spent the night and we did Halo 1, 2, 3 and ODST.
Jesus, that's really one day.
In one day and one night. Well, next time I see him, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach, and then 4.
What did you think? So I was always disappointed with ODST. I didn't really like ODST. It was always like, it didn't do anything for me that one.
I'm trying to think most of the storyline. I only played it a few times.
I can't remember it either, that's the problem. It's a bit like a stopgap.
It's not bad. It was interesting a little bit how they did the free roam around the city, and then you had to get to a point, and then it started a mission or a perspective view of your squad that's already been there.
Right, yeah, it was like a memory, wasn't it? Something that you'd play.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up with your squad, and then you took the roll on your squad to determine what they did in that specific location before you got there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was one of the best Halos, but it was, worth the play.
It felt rushed and that. Do you remember like they had in the trailers where it was raining and stuff, and they just said they just didn't have time to do it. You know, and obviously when Halo Reach come out, there was bits where it was raining in Halo Reach and stuff, and I think they were still working on the new. I found it all a bit bizarre, really. It was strange because you know they knew at that time they were definitely making a new engine because of obviously Reach, so a bit of a weird one.
I've got to say though, they did pick a good time frame to do it on because I mean most of the Earth fleet had been destroyed. The second half was on defence. The Covenant had just found Earth, and I've still got to find out how the fuck they found it in the first place.
Yeah, is that ever told, by the way? Because that's when old Keys was saying, "I'll never tell you the location of Earth."
No, because that was the flood.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry,
What it is, every time it looked like one of the Earth ships was in danger or going to get captured, they would erase the memory banks, all hard drives, erase it completely. So if the Covenant did take over the ship, the AI would be destroyed, so that couldn't be overridden, and there'd be nothing left to tell them where the ship came from. So I still want to know how they got the way there, but the fact of the matter is, half this fleet's been destroyed at Reach, the other half is engaged around the galaxy. The Covenant arrive, they're attacking, and it's just the last group of soldiers and ODSTs defending the planet. So they picked a good time frame, they just could have executed it better.
Yeah, it just seems like they just ran out of time. I think they're just trying to squeeze juice out of the old engine, and then I think a lot of people think, oh, the Reach is going to be like, but then, you know, great. I thought they did a really good job on Reach as well. Great. And obviously the fruits of doing Reach has been pointing to this, make this possible. So without the advances in Reach, we probably wouldn't be seeing something like it. So.
But I still say 2's my favourite for the sole reason you can dual wield, you can actually hop in more vehicles, the brutes make their first appearance, you see scarabs, you traverse different terrains. The only thing that disappointed me with the second one, being my favourite game, was the ending. The ending was too easy.
Oh, the ending was tough. I couldn't believe it when it ended. When you got the guy running around, didn't you? What's the one with the grey sort of air brute, and then you...
Yeah, the hammer guy, and you're going up and down levels. It was just a bit too easy. But other than that, I loved that game.
Yeah, I remember that did leave a bit of taste, you know, in my mouth after I finished it. So, then of course, what does he say when he's about to jump out of the thing? He dives down. I can't remember what he says now.
Skydives.
What he says now, Massachusetts. Yeah, but speaking about the scarab bits, I actually remember a highlight in Halo 3 was when you had to fight that big scarab. And you could attack it in multiple ways. You could either shoot its legs down, or it would go down. Or
yeah, you don't just fight one; you fight shitloads. There's about 4 or 5 scarabs you have to kill in these.
I remember one particular, maybe it was the first one that had. I remember that, and actually being able to get onto the scarab, and then you could buy the engines from the back.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that.
It's like at one point you have to kill 1, then after that you go against 2, and then there's another one and another one. It's, oh god.
Oh, that's right. Is that when you're in the Scorpion tank and you're going down that sort of pyramid area and you're approaching?
Yeah. Your microphone's gone again.
Better?
Nope.
Just very... Oh.
There you go.
Earbox.
That's the PC version.
Oh, there you go, perfect. Call for 5. Really time that anyway.
Sometime in after Christmas. Do you remember that photo I did where I showed like all my Halo merchandise?
Yeah, yes.
I've pretty much doubled or tripled that. So
I'm gonna put another pickup.
yeah, it's basically going. I'll be lucky if I'll have any space on my bed left.
I love stuff like that. I've got nothing Halo-wise, but from when I was younger, I've got a load of Star Wars stuff and things like that. Long film memorabilia stuff in the loft and photographs.
Yeah.
It's not. There's some original stuff in this box from like the 70s, so I should say the 80s. But I don't know. I reckon if I valued it, I would be quite a lot. But I'm at that stage now where I don't really know what to do with it. You know, granted I'm 33 now. You know, I want to keep it, but I don't have anywhere to put it. If that makes sense. So it's storage. But when I was younger,
Yeah,
stuff
I do the same. I've got a lot of stuff on display that I had on display when I was a kid, and I've pretty much just wrapped them up and boxed them in the attic. And I think to myself, you know, when I'm 50 or 60, I could always pass them down. And you never know, probably grandkids or something, they'll think, bloody hell, and then there's a bit of money there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I think because you know, you can sell them now, but what would you really get for it? Probably not that much, and even if you made a tidy or something, there's no need really to sell it now. Just hold on. And I don't like doing it really because.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice. Recall. There's stuff like they did like these promotions for Walkers when they did the re-release of the trilogy. Yeah, they did the special edition versions. Got Taco Bell things. I got all those in the whole little box. But yeah, it's not stuff you couldn't buy. You can't buy these things. You know what I mean? It's a complete collection. So if someone wanted it and had the money, probably.
Yeah. Do you know what I've got? And I'm absolutely gutted because it's a bit broke. I have got the original plastic toy Tracy Island from the early 1980s.
Oh really?
Yeah, but it's damaged. The Thunderbird 3 is losing one of its side panels. The trees that the coconut trees, 3 of them are broke off from Thunderbird 2's landing platform. And the box is totally destroyed. Oh, here we go. This is what I was waiting for. You little bastard. Sorry, what was you going to say? What's on about the Tracy Island?
Yeah, no, that it was massive in the day. That come out there, people get it.
Yeah, my mum had to send away from it to Germany. But yeah, I just think to myself, you know, if it was in good condition and the box was pretty decent, how much would that be worth? Seriously. Okay. Alright, well, I guess these are connection issues. I'm glad it's happened now and not later on. And God knows when I'll have my next video uploaded, being Christmas. So probably after New Year, I'll put out my Red Faction. Bye.